The problem seems to be fixed. If I go over here, and go over here, and go down here to... You're still paralyzed. Of course you are. What would you be? Dragon Pulse! Let's go back to Striaton City and heal up. Oh my god. I can't believe the end is kind of in sight, but not really. And what I mean by kind of in sight, but not really, is the fact that I still gotta do the Pokemon World Tournament. Which that ain't gonna be fucking cakewalk. That ain't gonna be a goddamn cakewalk. That is not gonna be one of those. I just need to hope that my Pokemon can pull up their best efforts in order to be able to pull off the W in that one. Holy crap, that is not gonna be an easy one to get through. I wanted to talk to the boy! And this video is gonna be all about the Accumula town. And then... I don't know, are there trainers on Route 1? Route 1 ain't that big. I mean, there are trainers on Route 1, but I mean, like... Well, yeah. The Route 1 isn't that, for fuck's sake. Let me guess. Pidgey, Hoothoot, Tailo, Starly, and Unpheasant. Ah, I was correct. Ah, Starly, I love you so much. I wish you and Swellow had switched, though. Regions, because I love Starly a lot, and I want to use one, but... I like Swellow too, but Starly's just good. Swellow isn't. Ah, Tailo, my good old friend. Do not listen to what I said 5 seconds ago. You didn't hear what I said. But the end is nigh. The end is definitely nigh. Turn, Night Dragon. Gigalith, stand by for battle. But like, if I can make it to the Switch, at least you fucking have the wrong one. But at least that way, I am just like, you know, like, done with that stuff. So I think I might just actually force myself to get to the Switch. Which might mean that in 2020, that next year, you're gonna see one season a year. Kind of. If I can kind of figure out how to do it. But I mean, there are a lot of mystery dungeon games that I still can play. There's like Nuzlockes and randomizers that I can still pull off. Still got some of them in the background. However, it takes more than 3 games to beat to be done with it. You know what? You know the guy at the ledge on Route 19? He's my rival. Cool. Didn't know I asked. Didn't know I gave a fuck, but cool nonetheless. It's always good to have healthy competition. Anyway, about this Human. I knew you were a trainer. 2 years ago, I parted ways with my Pokemon. Yet in my heart, I never stopped being a Pokemon trainer. I released my Pokemon and caught a whole new set. I mean, if you think logically about the whole, like, Team Plasma stuff, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Where it's like, wouldn't the Pokemon just come back? You know, it's like, if you release a Pokemon... Oh my god, it's the pizza one. But like, if you release a Pokemon, wouldn't the Pokemon just come back? If I told Shadow right now, if I opened up the door and I said, leave, go away, she wouldn't fucking go away. I would have to kind of like abuse her in order to make her leave me, but I couldn't do that shit. Even thinking about it makes me want to cry. Don't you abandon me, Shadow. Don't you abandon me. Fuck me, critical. Makes me sad, dude, thinking about it. Oh, and by the way, I count N as being a champion trainer because technically he did beat a champion. I don't know if he ever was introduced to the Hall. He was never really like introduced in the Hall of Fame. But officially, he did beat Alder in a fair match. Kind of fair. But let's be honest here, every main character can use a fucking legendary Pokemon in video games, so... I don't really count that as being like different, where it's like, oh yeah, but he used the Reshiram, or Zekrom, but he used the Reshiram. I don't care. However, oh shit, I also forgot to do the Dragon Spiral Tower. But anyway, he also never released his Reshiram. He stayed as the hero of Reshiram. I know technically you're supposed to catch it to kind of like be like passing on the torch. But if I was gonna do something stupid like that, I would have actually... Like, I like the roaming Latias more. The one that, you know, in Hoenn. I don't even know if I met in Hoenn, but let's say I did meet in Hoenn. The Latias I met in Hoenn, that I then also met in Kanto, that I then finally catch here. I thought it would be a cool idea. Way better than just me catching a fucking Zekrom. And also, Zekrom felt a bit too, what do you call the fucking thing? Powerful. Zekrom felt a bit too powerful tone, you know? Like, Latias is kind of in that range where it's like, yeah, I can own you. I mean, you're stronger base stat total wise than the rest of my Pokemon. But like, you're not that much stronger. You're not like a 670 fucking base stat total Pokemon. Battles between Pokemon trainers are serious affairs you can't run from. I mean, I'm more than anything, you can't run away from other trainers in front of your beloved Pokemon. I mean, there are only two Pokemon I know for a fact there still ends. Zoroark and Reshiram. Who I always thought was a fucking legendary Pokemon. I love imagining what letter will display next on the electric bulletin board. Makes me so happy. Good afternoon, trainer. The electric bulletin board also displays information about mass outbreaks. Be sure to check it. No. Like, what's the base stat total for that fucking, ooh. 680, dude. That's a 680 base stat total Pokemon. Fuck off, dude. Every stat except for speed is above 100. Yeah, I ain't owning one of them. I'm sorry, but I can't own one of them. It's too powerful. Also too fucking big. I mean, those fucking Pokemon are huge. I like Latias more to own. Otherwise, I would have caught a... Well, no, I wouldn't have caught a Rayquaza because there wouldn't be a story there. But also, my Pokemon would then be basically... You know, at the end of every region, my Pokemon, until I call them back, are at Professor Bird's lab. Oh, wow, Pokedex, hey. How full is your habitat list? I'm looking at my PC boxes and getting over my journey so far. You know, remembering when I met this Pokemon or where I caught that one. Just mulling over things like that. Maybe I'll change my party and go back to one of those places again. Yeah, I would like to, but I fucking can't. Not yet, anyway. I could do it if I played like Omega Ruby. Or Alpha Sapphire, you know. Where it's like, ah, remember, Lotat, this is where we met. What's this? You and your Pokemon somehow resemble each other. I look nothing like whoever the fuck's in the front slot. I'm sure you came to look like one another during all the time you spent together. Now I wonder which person was the first person in the world to get along with Pokemon. Do you like Pokemon? No. That's so. Then why are you on a journey with Pokemon? Yes, yes, you have Pokemon with you. I'm sure you do. Boom, boom, boom. Which Pokemon did you pick to be your partner at the beginning? Torchic! Oh, really? It was Torchic. Okay, I'll quiz you about Oshawott. Is Oshawott's height 2 inches? I don't fucking know. No. My answer's no. My answer was correct. Wait, yeah, my answer was correct. I don't know how inches work, but the answer to that fucking question is no. 13 ILBS, IBS, LBS. Oh, fucking no. 13, yeah, it does. I guess it does. Correct, I knew you'd get it. I'm so happy you got it right. Here, take this. Thank you. Questions were about Torchic, by the way. Alright, so let's see here. Torchic was not taller than 2, I guess. And also, the weight was 5 pounds instead of 13. So that's what she said. Fuck it. Looking at the Pokédex is fun. Pokemon can be a lot bigger or smaller than you imagine. Especially in fucking Pokemon Legends Arceus and onwards. Hi, let's play Pokemon Rock, Paper, Scissors. Pokemon Rock, Paper, Scissors, Sky! What was that? The Pokemon is Fire type, mine is Water type. Fire is weak against water, I win. Grass. Ah! So I lose, yeah you do. There are Pokeballs I got long ago. These are Pokeballs I got long ago, I'm gonna give them to you. Oh. Rusty ass Pokeballs that I got. I wanna catch every Pokemon with Pokeballs. That's something I'm focused on. Good luck with that one. Moment that you look at a legendary Pokemon, it just ends. The people of the Unova region really look up to the hero and the Pokemon that founded this place. That shady Team Plasma tried to use those feelings to their advantage. Trainers raise Pokemon, Pokemon make trainers strong. It's always been that way and always will. Isn't that a solid thought? In good times and bad, Pokemon will stay by your side. You don't need anything more than that, right? Right, because this is where it gets us to this first ever speech. He was like standing here and he was like, "People, release Pokemon." See my Audino? She popped out of the swaying tall grass just to meet me. Dum dum dum. Wow, there are more people to talk to. The moment my Lillipup evolved into herd here, my eyes started watering. I was just so happy somehow. Wow, you have that great bag that can store anything. Put this in there too. Ah, you got the infinity bag. Items don't mean anything if you don't put the use to them. But they're also fun to collect. Do you use them or collect them? Both. So your Pokédex is full of weak Pokemon, strong Pokemon, cool Pokemon, cute Pokemon. At any rate, there sure are lots of Pokemon in there. The triplets in Strident City often head over to Route 2. They compete with trainers and Pokemon, so they're really tough. In Route 2? Guess what I know? Pokemon can only know 4 moves at one time. Join Avenue, I wonder what it's like now. At PokerStar Studios, what movies are playing? My movies. My movies! I've been very busy as an actor over there for like a month. You know what? I love high places like this and really big things that you should see, Mike. My favorite Pokemon are also big ones too. What I mean by big is, you know, being more than 70 feet tall. If you have a big Pokemon, show me. Bigger than 17 feet tall. I got one of them. I got a special one of them. Don't you worry about that one. I got a special Pokemon that is over 17 feet tall. There's no way this Pokemon is not over 17 feet tall. Yo. Come here. Gyarados is long as shit, though. By the way, with the Gyarados is more the length. So from head to tail. Oh, amazing. Gyarados is so big. Riding on top of a Gyarados would be so much fun. When you look from high places, you can see rooftops and faraway mountains and other things that you usually can't see. That's why I like big things so much. A fluffy tail? What the fuck? Big thanks for showing me a big Pokemon. I'd be even more happy if you show me a one tomorrow. No. Sorry, but I got stuff to do, you know? I mean, I'm basically trying to get to a fucking party on time. I still got a couple of days to get there though, but seems like the road is long and there's still some more I want to explore before I'm done. Basically, the party starts and then it's like, oh, where is he? And then it's like, I'm here! It's like, hello, welcome to November Town. You know, I'm basically fashionably late. Do do do. Dong dong dong. Do 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 do. Playing the piano isn't much fun lately. Maybe what I need to hear is a cry with a wonderful melody. That might get my imagination going. A poem called Cricket Thought has a cry that sounds like an instrument. Well, as long as the heart beats, I will. They get a little fungus just like a Pokeball. Sorry to bother you, but I like low plays like this and tiny things. A tiny Pokemon are most interesting to me, particularly Pokemon that have the height of 8 inches or less. No? Teensy number of tiny Pokemon. I sure like to see a Pokemon that's 8 inches high or smaller. I got fully evolved Pokemon. Fuck off. I ain't got them. I could show that to woman the fucking Gyarados, but I can't help you. Oh, I love the music. Sometimes you fight with others because they're different from you. But sometimes you like them because they're different. Sometimes I don't get it. When you just can't find common ground, it's time for a Pokemon battle. But I think my husband might be taking it easy on me. Understandable, he is after all your husband. If he didn't take it easy on you, he wouldn't be your husband. Look carefully and you'll see that even if it's the same kind of Pokemon, each individual has its own nature and strength. I mean, if your husband kept beating you, he wouldn't be your husband anymore. And that could have two meanings. Wow, a Pokemon, how cool, I'm so jealous. Just kidding, I'm a Pokemon trainer now. Just like the trainer Hilda from Nuvema I met 2 years ago. Wow, another one. Hey, if it's alright with you, let's trade. I'll trade you my Ambipom for your Excadrill. I get it, it's your trusting part. I ain't got one of them. Which Pokemon should hold what item? There's no right answer, so it's hard to decide. Still, I like spending time thinking it over. Listen up, how you trainers should always keep a smile on your face. If you're not smiling, your Pokemon might feel like something's wrong, you know? Damn it. Goodbye, fantastic music. You're heading for Professor Juniper's Pokemon lab, are you? Won't you have a bit of fun first? Alright, pulls down pants. Not that type of fun, I meant Pokemon battle. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I didn't quite realize. You didn't really specify what type of fun. Channeler, stand by for battle! And my channelers, I'll have a lot of fun with your fossils. Archeops, oh boy, no. Channeler return. Gigalith, stand by for battle. Rock slide. Okay. By the way, when I played Pokemon White for myself for this journey, I actually did the Striaton gym before I caught Latias. So that's why I put Latias as being a Pokemon I use in Kalos. But there's no need. There ain't no need. That means the team that I want to use against Wolfric can remain the team that I can actually use. Even though that battle's still gonna be hard as fuck, but I was about to say you don't have sturdy, but yes, endure kind of acts the same. Goodbye, shield done. Anorith, huh? Well, you send out a Chandelure and a Gigalith is the one that levels up. Well, maybe. I like Anorith. I like Armaldo more. Goodbye, Anorith. Oh, so close. So darn close. Another backpacker. Ah! The other fossils. Are these idiots fighting me version exclusively? It's like only these fossils are only in black and these ones are only in white. But like I said, if I was gonna use and now I'm kind of thinking about it, maybe I should have gone with Zekrom. No, Latias is better. I like Latias more. Nah, I'll keep Chandelure in. After this, we have to route 17 and 18 to go through before we are done. Oh, I can see the end. The end is in sight, boys. I think actually, but today I can fucking finish it off. And then later on in the day, start the world tournament. Do a couple of those. See how long they take. Probably will take a while, but still. I swear to God, you are about to make me very upset, Chandelure. Oh, you fucking idiot. Even with the lucky heck, it wasn't enough to level up. For sake, you. What is it with these fossil people not being able to level up my Pokemon? You. Is your Pokemon HP alright? If there's room in your back, I'll give you this. But in your medicine case. Fuck's sake. When your Pokemon HP decreases, they no longer have the energy to fight. So don't push them too hard. Yo. 2 years ago, a trainer from Nuvema did some amazing things, including battling Team Plasma and saving Unova. Her name was Hilda. I was the one who told that trainer that... I was the one who told her that wild Pokemon come out of grass and that you can battle or capture wild Pokemon there. So you could say that I'm one of the people who saved Unova too. Fuck's sake, you. Ha. Fuck's sake. Some people, man, I swear. You go through all the... I like the land. I like the land, all of the Pokemon beyond here too. Yeah. There's still a bunch of trainers left. How many trainers do we got left anyway? Let me just look here. Because it's 2 routes next to this, right? Plus the P2 lab. So a rematch with Colress. Oh, here we are. Route 17 has... Like to white to please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trainers. 6 trainers. Alright. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. About 13 more trainers. For fuck's sake, we are in for the long road ahead. But first, I must do something